Well, moving on to song number 3, we have The Scythe by your husband, David Gibson. Let's give a little listen. I love this, the horns at the top. So Kiku, my wife Maribeth, who is here tonight,
So cute.
her favorite story to tell is the story of how we met. So I am opening the floor to you with the Scythe playing in the background. This is the song that reminds you of David, so tell everyone, the millions of people watching around the world, the story of how you and David met.
He usually tells the story, but I guess I'm here now. So basically, we have a mutual friend in the business, and everyone assumes that we met on a gig, but we actually never crossed paths.
Bring this mic a little closer to you,
Yeah,
Kiku.
I know. I'm so
There you go.
quiet. So yeah, we have a mutual friend in the music business, and I guess, you know, he was talking to David and brought me up and said, "Oh, do you know Kiku?" And he was like, "Well, I know of her." And he said, "Well, you guys should really meet because, you know, you're both, you know, you have daughters and blah, blah, blah." I don't know. It was just, that sound right? That sounds right. He tells it and it takes so much longer, so I'm like, I missed 1,000 things. It's still early.
We have some nice pictures of you and David.
That was a pandemic gig. That was online. Oh, that's perfect. So,
You guys look like you have a lot of fun together.
yeah, we do. I mean, what are we gonna do, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was doing a lecture and performing at this trumpet event. I call them like trumpet dork conventions.
All right.
And I actually didn't even want to do it, but they kept asking me, and I said, "Ugh, fine, I'll just do it." And so when I was done, I was in the hallway and talking to people that were, you know, that were there. And then apparently David was playing with some trumpet player, and they came out and he saw me and he recognized me and he said, "Okay, I'm gonna go talk to her because Steve keeps talking about her and blah blah blah." And he said that he stood there for an uncomfortable amount of time, and he had to give up because it was starting to get a little creepy.
Yeah, the little clinger action. Stage one clinger, you don't even know him.
Weird, yeah, little weird. So then, Facebook was still pretty new, and I probably had like 6 friends. And he sent me a message on Facebook, and it's kind of a miracle that I even opened it because I was, you know, all in my space, you know. I guess I'm dating us basically. So we're really old.
I had a completely customized MySpace as well.
Woo, man, I even have a fictitious band on there, but that's another story for another day. So he sent me a message, and he said, you know, Steve speaks highly of you, blah, 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 blah. I saw you at the trumpet thingy, and, you know, you were really busy talking to people, so whatever. It was more eloquent, though. And, huh?
That's right.
Right. So I wrote back and I said, why did they let a trombone player into a trumpet convention? Something like that, you know. And that was my usual kind of snark. And so I guess we became Facebook friends, but we didn't talk for another 2 years.
All right.
And so after 2 years of cyber stalking me, he sent me a message. And you know,
That's better than 26 years like these guys
that's
over
true,
here.
man. You guys gotta move it. Time's a wasting. So, you know, he sent me a message and he said something like, you know, "I think you help a lot of people with what you write." And I was like, okay, who is this dude again? Oh, that's the stalker. No. So we just started this dialogue, and immediately I was really impressed that he wrote in complete sentences. He had, you know, his spelling and grammar were in check. He didn't try to talk about, he didn't try to like talk about how I looked.
Just had a friendly conversation between musicians.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so we're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and finally it was like, well, you know, I think you said it, right? We should just meet up or something. So we met up for a cup of coffee. And the rest is history.
The rest is history. I like it. That's a good story. That's a good story.